Alrighty. What is our reading about today, YouTube Collective? Normally, I kind of have a gist when I sit down. Today it feels like something completely fresh. Something you've never experienced before. We don't have a specific energy attached to this reading. I feel like you're about to meet somebody new. So this reading is for individuals who have been feeling that urge, that sense to get out of their comfort zone, to get out of their house, that they're about to meet a new soul that sees them for who they truly are without any words having to be said. You've cleansed out a lot of negative energy and you have so much value surrounding your life. You have so much to give somebody. Looks like we've attracted in an individual that has quite a bit to give to you as well. So what info can we get about that? Right? Can we get characteristics of them? The place of meeting? We'll see. But this is fresh and exciting energy. New love is swimming in this collective's pool, if you will. Let's do this. Okay. Yeah, this person's been through the ringer just as you with past relationships. They absolutely have analyzed. What did I attract continuously in the past to make basically the same energy but a different face appear constantly throughout their life? They would leave one relationship and go into another karmic dynamic, etc. And they're tired. They were tired of it. They said, I cannot expect me to find the love of my life in the same place I'm meeting all of these karmics. So they could have just kind of been on a set way of meeting new individuals, going out, dating apps, etc. Not saying there's anything wrong with going out, not saying there's anything wrong with dating apps. Everybody's situational and they're going to find their person in different ways. But maybe for you, for instance, or for them, take it as it resonates, there was this sense of, I am not going to find my person this way, and I can just feel it. Their last relationship was paired to somebody that pulled them in through seduction and absolutely made things just seem like there was going to be a cakewalk to be with them. This person can see through that smooth talker persona. For a long time, that's what they were attracted to, is those types of fake confident individuals. They still love a leader in control, able to flirt, etc. But that's not it. They don't just see this and avoid everything else. The relationship they separated from, that they've been able to take the full value and reason for why they were in that relationship, but why they'll never go through it again. They see that as soon as that sense of seduction and excitement and fireworks is done, the person didn't have consistency. That when the motivation went away, aka the flirting or the butterflies, the fireworks, etc., it was destruction. It was seeing behind the facade of this person. They no longer want that staple image of what we were taught confidence and etc. is. What I see is an analyzer. They're a person that doesn't have to be motivated to give their all to a person. They're consistent. They're consistent for themselves. They're consistent for their loved ones. They're consistent for if they have children or etc. Whoever they have responsibility for to, they are consistent and they don't demand. They know they're deserving and will not accept anything less in a partner for them. Whoever you are attached to, this new love you're going to experience, wants you to know right now, anybody of their past does not have a second chance with them. They are not going to be with a person that makes them feel that they have to misalign. They have to change their views just because they misalign with somebody else's. They've been with individuals who so badly that person didn't trust themselves that they would try to throw what they felt was the truth onto others until basically your person would just agree with them to make peace. They see through thick skin. They see people's monsters by looking in their eyes, because only an individual who has done that work themselves can do that. The person tied to you that you are to meet is not about games. I want you to know, even without seeing who you are, this is their higher self. You enter my life, you don't have anything to worry about. There is nobody that can take me away from you. You can't steal somebody from somebody. I want you all to hear what I'm saying. If a person wants to cheat on you, if a person wants to leave you, it is their own choice. You cannot have somebody steal your girlfriend. You cannot have somebody steal your boyfriend. You cannot have somebody steal your wife, your husband, your partner. It is a choice. It is that partner you had choice to do that. They get that. They have been a person that was cheated on, etc. so many times, and would be like, oh, I'm going to point it outwards instead of looking at the source that did it to begin with, their partner. This is a very loyal source. You give them your all, they will give you their all. They made a wish of you. What I see is your divine in recent times has made either a form of a manifestation jar, a ritual has been in place to whoever their divine is be presented into their life. They are not picturing you, your name. They don't even, from what I'm sensing, they don't even know what you look like. They simply stated to the universe, I am ready for whoever my divine is. I am not placing exactly what they have to look like, exactly when it's happening, yada yada. I believe in myself and know that it's time to align with my next chapter. I build off of everything I've already received. I am grateful for all of the karmics, for the soulmates, for the ones that helped me along my process. And I do not let fear stop me from attracting in my divine counterpart. They are manifesting you into their life. This person, as we speak, definitely understands how fast that they can give themselves to another person. So be prepared for slow and steady wins the race, but open communication and being able to be somebody who plays the game of life with you, not sees you as part of the game. You've been sending out as well energy to the universe of bringing in who your divine is. No setting in stone what they have to look like, where it's going to happen, why it's going to happen. Simply setting the intention of its time. And when you both do that, that's when the tango partner effect kicks in with you two. Doing your dances of life and coming together. This connection leads to long-term commitment. It leads to two people who never get in a position of needing a second chance with each other because they take things head on together. They are roller coaster buddies. They understand that when you're in practice together, you're going to stumble over each other's feet, but you got each other. This entire existence is for you, not to you. When you're grateful for the hurt, when you're grateful for the peace, when you're grateful for the confusion, when you're grateful for the clarity, you continue to allow yourself to receive. You continue to be able to connect and see this world as more than black and white. Understand you are so divinely protected. Nobody can touch you. When you decide the only thing I don't even want to say it that way. The only thing to fear is fear itself. When you believe that this is the only thing, like in the past this is the only thing I'm going to attract into my life. I'm just going to have to settle in love and etc. This is the highest caliber of connection I'll have, etc. Then you're cutting off the ability to see those other mountains. Instead of trying to stay on one mountain and see the rest of the world, you have to tumble down and allow yourself to get up and walk. You've done all of that process. Spirit wants you to know individuals that didn't have your best interest, would let what you say go in one ear and out the other, were wasting your time. They made sure they separated from your life. You never stop being you. You never stop holding your worth, your individuality, and your promised abundance. Because you have already faced your demons and your monsters head on. And you're not scared of them. You work with them. You utilize the dark night of your soul for the light. And you are more than deserving of having another warrior by your side. That's what I have for y'all today. Something I like to promote is the apprenticeship program. I have a divination apprenticeship program. I go through an interview process with those individuals to make sure we align. Anything that you can learn from me, all tied together, is in this divination apprenticeship program. We go into inner and outer alchemy. We go into all divination types of tools. We go ahead and go into inner child and inner teenager work, relationship counseling, understandings of the divine counterpart journey, and so much more. Tarot teachings is deeply involved. If you're only interested in learning tarot from me, over on Patreon, my tier 7s, they specifically learn how to further connect, expand their cards, knowledge, etc. The apprenticeship program is everything I can possibly give you wrapped into one. If you're interested in becoming one of my apprentices, go to my website. You go to the service tab and you scroll all the way down. You're going to get a brief detail of what's in store with that. You would send me a message right there and we would schedule your interview together. If you're interested in just learning tarot from me, go to my Patreon tier 7 and you will be able to see it listed at the bottom of the membership tab on Patreon. Any questions you have about the apprenticeship program, the tarot teachings, etc., do not hesitate to give me an email at contact@offprintmint.com. That is what I have for y'all today. And I'll see you when I see you. Let's get it.
Bye.